Hi, my name is Tristan Farr and I'm the founder of Emotional Reset Therapy. Are you struggling with a mental illness like anxiety or suffering from panic attacks, depression, or maybe an eating disorder or post-traumatic stress disorder? Then stay tuned and watch this video as I explain how Emotional Reset Therapy can help you. So Emotional Reset Therapy was created using a philosophy that every negative emotion that you experience in the current day actually comes from something within your subconscious, or what I call your programming. So what is your programming and how does it affect you in your day-to-day life? So our programming is all the traumas and all our beliefs from when we were little until now. And they are stored in our subconscious, and every time we feel an emotion, then it actually pushes down onto this programming and gives you an emotional response to it. So what Emotional Reset Therapy does, it actually looks at where this comes from and then changes it at the source, so it doesn't affect us in our day-to-day life. Now this is really good and really quick when you're working with panic attacks. So we have no control over the emotional response to our day-to-day action. But what we have got is the opportunity to go back and get rid of the reprogramming. So let me give you an example of what I mean about this reprogramming. So I had a young lady who come to me for Emotional Reset Therapy who said she was being bullied by her boss in work. So when we sat down and actually looked at it, the first question I asked is, right, does her boss act like this to everyone? And she said, on reflection, I think she does. But she says, I seem to be a lot more sensitive to it. So when we actually looked at the emotion and looked at where it come from, it actually come from when she was 5 or 6. And it was from her grandmother. And it was when her grandmother was quite angry with her, it actually triggered the same emotional response. By actually figuring this out, when she went into work, the next time, then she didn't have that emotional response to her boss. So a couple of weeks later, after we done the session, she contacted me and she said, you wouldn't believe it, she doesn't affect me anymore. And I've got a far better relationship. So this is just a minor event, but this can actually work with major events as well. So Emotional Reset Therapy, I look at it like peeling an onion. Imagine you've got an onion there, and every time you peel a layer of this onion off, then life becomes easier. So you don't have the emotional responses to the events. So you may still have the thoughts, but you can choose them whether you want to think them or not. But when you have this emotional response coming up, then you haven't got any option but to follow it. So this works really well with panic attacks. So with panic attack, how I explained that, rather than peeling the outside of the onion, we go to the center of the onion and take the center of the onion out. So that means that you don't get a panic attack for that situation. Now, you may have a panic attack for a different situation, and then we just do the same work again. So if you would like to see a little bit more about my stuff on Emotional Reset Therapy, then I've got other videos where I've done interviews with people who are suffering with panic attacks, eating disorders, suffering with long-term depression, and even like spiritual advancements. So I've worked with people that have actually, that are on a spiritual path, that have helped them to become more light, more in tune with themselves. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos about Emotional Reset Therapy, then subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to book a session with me, then follow the link below and see the ways you can contact me. Thank you very much.